This is the best of 2021. Top stories from TKOL, Terry Kurtz Online, and your High Desert Sports Report. Videosportz favorite stories of 2021. Adding names to High Desert sports and entertainment heroes and idols. Megan Jastrap of Apple Valley, first High Desert athlete to be an Olympics medalist. Singer-songwriter Chase Beckham of Apple Valley, American Idol winner 2021. Sultana's 2021 softball girls, winners of the school's first CIF and state championship. Serrano Diamondbacks, CIF Division 8 champions. Apple Valley's Storm, 2021 United Premier League National Champions. Megan Jastrap, a 19-year-old cyclist from Apple Valley, won a bronze medal at the Tokyo Summer Olympics. Megan and her U.S. cycling team won bronze in the women's team pursuit, having also set a national record earlier in the Games. Megan Jastrap was homeschooled in Apple Valley. She attends Milligan University in Tennessee, where she studies business and exercise science. 24-year-old Chase Beckham of Apple Valley won 2021's season 19 of American Idol. In late 2020, 2 weeks before he auditioned for American Idol, he was involved in a near-fatal car wreck. His original song, 23, was performed leading up to his winning 4th annual edition of American Idol and hit #1 on iTunes. Chase Beckham was born in Victorville, spent his childhood in Victorville, Hesperia, and Apple Valley, attending Carmel Elementary School in Hesperia, Vanguard Preparatory School, and Sitting Bull Academy in Apple Valley, before moving out of the area. He returned to Apple Valley to work as a heavy machinery operator. American Idol prizes included a recording contract with Disney's Hollywood Records, in addition to the $250,000 cash prize. A freshman's home run. A sophomore left fielder's diving catch. Big plays of the day behind senior ace Zeta Day Adams' 3-hit shutout, leading the Lady Sultans of Sultana past Rosary Academy 3-0 to advance to the CIF State Tournament Championship game. The home run off the bat of designated hitter Maddie Torrenueva, leading off the second home run, the second in the CIF playoffs for Maddie Torrenueva, a .429 hitter on the year. The defensive play of the game made by Macy McDonald, robbing the visiting Lady Royals of a run in the 5th. Zeta Day Adams takes care of 7 opposing batters herself with 7 strikeouts on the day. And when Rosary Academy does threaten, the Lady Sultans defense is there to back her up and preserve the shutout. Zeta Day Adams is strong from the start, striking out 4 of the 7 Lady Royals she will K on the day in the first 3 innings. Zeta Day Adams, who actually felt far less pressure this day than in the previous games for the CIF Division III championship.
Oh no, I think I felt a lot of less pressure, especially because as we go, I become more and more confident that everybody's going to have my back no matter what.
What makes this team so good?
I think that we all come in knowing what we have to do individually and as a team, and we work together so well.
I think the chemistry is the #1 thing that makes this team so good.
We all just have the spirit and the heart to play, and we're all feisty.
Zeta Day Adams pitches the CIF Division III champions, Lady Sultans of Sultana, to the Regional Division II State Championship, an 8-4 victory over Oxnard to record the historic first State Regionals Championship in school history. Maddie Torrenueva is the #1 hitting hero at getting her done. 4 hits on the day, includes 2 doubles and her 3rd home run of the postseason. The spirited freshman drives in 6 runs and scores 7 times, having a happy hand in all 8 Lady Sultan's runs scored in their title game victory. Seniors are asked in the aftermath to describe their incredible team.
I would say just trust the process, because we went in not even knowing that we were going to have a full season. We thought we were just going to play within our league. And once we found out we had the opportunity to keep going on, we took it and we kept fighting along the way. And we got to where we're at today, and it's just helped us get where we're at.
Serrano's CIF Division 8 champion Diamondbacks' tremendous season took them into this CIF regional title game against Central Valley Christian, the #1 team from the Central Division. Diamondbacks highlights showcase a number of big plays by players contributing heavily to the team's season-long and postseason success. Let's start with defensive standout Benny Lucero, 72. The 6'1", 280-pound senior earned all Mojave River League first-team honors. Ethan Pippin, 88, is a 5'10", 180-pound senior linebacker. Ethan Pippin and Benny Lucero team up to tackle the Central Valley Christian ball carrier for no gain on this play. Ethan Pippin led Diamondbacks tacklers with 76 tackles on the season, entering this regional championship game. Serrano kicker Aiden Navarro punting here his first team All-MRL. Offensive lineman Daniel Sonora, 73, is another first-team All-MRL selection. Rigo Cabral is a 5'8", 180-pound junior who ran for 660 yards on the year coming in. Rigo Cabral averaged over 5 yards per carry. He scored a fourth-quarter touchdown on a 45-yard run in Serrano's CIF Division 8 championship victory. He scores Serrano's lone touchdown on a 7-yard run early in the fourth quarter in this regional championship game. Central Valley Christian's defense is dialed in to contain Tanner Chafee, who was the hero of the Division 8 championship victory on the receiving end of that 81-yard scoring play, the pass from Peyton Cornell with 30 seconds to play. Tanner Chafee earned first-team All-MRL honors at defensive back. Tanner Chafee connecting with junior Trevor Sturdivant on this pass completion. Trevor Sturdivant, 5'11", 180. Peyton Cornell shows his speed and quickness running this punt back to midfield. The 6', 160-pound Peyton Cornell earned a place in the All-Mojave River League first-team backfield at quarterback. Outstanding defensive plays include this Kalambe Batabanga interception just before halftime. For the Diamondbacks this night, too many other plays did not bounce their way. Kind of like the way the referee's toss bounces off two Serrano players' helmets. These 2021 Diamondbacks shall forever be remembered for Coach Casey Mahalchek leading his team to the second CIF championship in school history. Meet Tom Bogdis, the man behind the curtain of our television production. His home movie of his Hawaii cruise reveals his creative ingenuity and irrepressible and irresistible sense of humor.
I think it's working. I don't know. We'll find out. Well, here we are. It's 2:30, Saturday the 19th of October, and we just started unpacking some of the bag.
Making Nora's.
Yes. Or would you like something a little bit larger?
Window seat.
Window seat on that side, maybe?
Okay.
Hey, okay, here we are. Day number 2. Okay, we're out to sea.
Echoey.
It's echoey right here?
Yeah.
Alright. And we're out to sea. And the weather is rough. It's a little bit smoother than it was last night and this morning. But the weather is quite rough. We've got what looks to be about 10 or 11 foot swells. And it's calmed down in the last few hours. So we're gonna...
Hold on.
Yeah. So how'd you sleep, Carrie?
Not very well.
Yeah, neither did I. So what I'm gonna do is, you're gonna hear a bunch of wind noise, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So we're gonna go around right
Swells
now.
and white cats.
Yeah.
For the white cats.
Ready? Let's go.
Oh boy.
Day 3. Just left our room. 3? I just said 3. Day 3. Leaving our room. Heading to go get some breakfast.
Ginger ale.
Carrie's got some ginger ale. Now the boat's not moving as bad as it was the last couple of days. So the coffee's not bad. It's very, very strong. You need the creamer. So as Carrie said, we're waiting for the creamer and the guy to come take our order. It is busy in here, although not every table has been taken, but they are busy. So here's the breakfast. Looks pretty good, and there's Carrie, already started.
I relax.
You got it all over you. Carrie's French toast.
French toast with bananas.
Yeah, and then we got the other one there, the
Eggs, bacon, sausage, ham.
yeah, a bagel.
Bagel.
And I got the pancake where the nuts fell off of it, but that's okay. And then the same breakfast here and some hash browns coming. And the crazy thing is, I got 3 pancakes and all 3 of them were different. Different texture, different the way they were cooked. I didn't save much, but I'm going to show you. The brown one had a total different taste and texture than the lighter one and then the top one. Completely different. I don't know what the deal is on that, but it was cool. Alright, so this is day 3. Our second full day out at sea. Carrie's bored as can be, wants to run me ragged, listening to her tunes now, not paying attention to everything or anything that I'm saying. It's hot. It's like really hot. And check this out. This is what we're seeing right outside our balcony. And it is, I'm going to guess, in the mid-80s with high humidity, 840 miles out, and it's pretty hot. So
Pretty hot.
Carrie's going to go do her workout on the elliptical.
It's weather like Ollie.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot! And I'm gonna watch her because I don't do elliptical.
There's a treadmill.
Yeah, I don't do that either. Ooh, that sun coming out, that is hot.
It's hot.
Fourth day of the cruise. And this is what we see. As far as you can see, ocean. And nothing else. Oh yeah, clouds. We saw one bird. It's quite interesting to see the blue ocean, so crisp and blue. Oh, flying fish. Wow, that's neat. And We got some good rain last night. Not heavy rain, just steady, thick drizzle, I would say. But it was so much that it soaked everything. So there is what we are seeing off the balcony. So far, we've just ate. And, oh yeah, we ate. After that, I think we went to go get something to eat. At some point in there, we had lunch. We did miss dinner last night. We were not hungry. Right? She's over there vegging in bed. We just had breakfast. I think what we're going to do today is probably go get something to eat. And maybe something to drink in there too. That's pretty much it. We might just go eat.
We might go to the gym.
Yeah, we'll go to the gym, watch her do an elliptical thing. I did something on the bicycle, on the bike trainer thing, that really messed up my knee yesterday. Really hurt for a long time. Obviously, I know I have a bad knee. But I will try the treadmill, I think, today. That'd be a little different. Treadmill. And we're watching on the TV the camera of the Lido deck. Anyways, the reason we're watching this is because none of the other channels are working. We are out of a coverage area. My thoughts are, it's satellite TV anyways. Is there a blockage in space? Anyways, we'll wait and see what's going on with that because, well, there's no TV.
It's nothing like the sweet spot for Carnival Cruises.
We're trying out the afternoon snack here. A little bit of, it looks like shortbread cookies. I don't know what this chocolate one was. What was it?
Hazelnut chocolate.
Hazelnut. And that there?
Coffee cream cake. Sugar-free key lime pie.
Key lime?
Key lime cake.
Cake, okay. Some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Mixed with coffee.
Yeah, we blended it with coffee.
Iced tea.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. It's October 31st.
From the Carnival Miracle.
Yep, and we're about a couple hundred or a few hundred miles from our destination out to sea. Currently going northeast, right? Yeah, something like that.
We're going to Ensenada, Mexico from Hawaii.
Yeah, that's northeast. And doing about...
I'm directionally challenged.
Roughly, like this, 20.8 knots.
We're hauling Fanny.
Yeah, that's 25 miles an hour, about.
It's been a long journey.
Yes, long journey. It's been, what's today, Thursday?
I don't know.
Thursday. It's Thursday, and we started this run Sunday night. And And that's all we've seen is just going and going and going.
Open ocean.
Yep. Check this out. This is what we've been seeing this whole time. Is this? Notice how the ocean is going by. So that's been our adventure so far. It's been great. Met some fantastic people. Really a lot of fun. The comedians on board have been
Funny.
Unbelievably good. The band that we have on board for the whole trip is called the Wet Bandit. The crew is phenomenal. They're the nicest people ever.
Yes.
Let's see, who do we remember? Nelson. He's one
not
of the,
our guy. He's down there.
He's not our room steward. Our room steward is John. John, and he's just
phenomenal.
Just nice as can be.
Yes.
And Nelson, he's another down the row a little bit. He's really nice.
He knows who we are just because,
yeah.
But you know, he doesn't have to. But he's really nice. I mean, there's so many of the wait staff down in the restaurant. Roxana, she calls us by name.
Roxana, she knows our name, and
yeah,
we've only had her once.
Yeah, we're sitting there up on the Serenity deck, and she's waitressing up there. So she comes over and has a chat with us, and then Pryor, he's
the sound guy. They got one sound engineer for the whole ship. When they have multiple places doing live music and DJ and everything else you can think of, and he's stretched pretty thin, but he likes the job. He's doing a great job.
I feel like he's my BFF. We've been sitting down having lunch and breakfast, and he just comes on over and sits with us. And
very friendly guy.
Video of Tom sitting in with the Wet Bandits is inserted here for a couple of reasons. Tom Bogdis's many talents include his musical skills. He is playing bass here. He is also an exceptional drummer. He mentioned the sound man, the sound technician. Tom Bogdis also serves as the sound engineer or audio technician at the House of Blues in Las Vegas. Anyway, we'll return to Tom and Carrie's narration and let them bring us home.
We've had lunch with Chloe, our cruise director.
Yeah, cruise director's really good.
We had lunch with Shar, the star from the
Seattle.
comedy.
She's Seattle,
yes, from Seattle. She's from the Comedy Lounge.
The Comedy Club. She does the hosting there. So, happy birthday to Jacob.
Jacob's birthday today. Yep. Happy birthday.
Grand old 22 years old.
22 years old.
Yeah. And he's back home. We already called him.
Spent $6 a minute to say happy birthday. This call cost me $36.
Yeah, cellular at sea. Beware. So that's it for now. We're going to put on Halloween costumes in a little while and go play and do that kind of thing. Well, here, take a look at this once more. This is what we're looking at out our balcony window. And this is just more and more and more of this open ocean. That's all we ever see. So it's not bad. It's a great view.
2 more days of this.
2 more days. We're going to leave you with this very nice footage of what it looks like from our perspective over here.
Absolutely beautiful.
Does Joseph W. Brady find very many positive signs in the direction our economy is heading? It may surprise you despite the government continuing to pay workers to stay at home and fast rising inflation. There are good news factors to report.
Terry, there's really good news. I think the bigger issue now, I was terrible in college. I was a business major, and I was terrible on the supply demand side. But I understood one thing. If the price of beer went on up and the supply were lower and the price went up, there was an M1 and M2 issue, the axis. One thing I don't think that the Biden administration is putting out, nor is the media putting out, and I think the media is doing a huge disservice to people by not telling the Americans we have a supply chain problem. But it talks about weekly about the real amount of boxes that are coming on over here and the problems that they're having and the problems that China had when they shut down. So you take China having shut down through COVID, and we can debate all day long where COVID came from. And then you can talk about all those distribution centers that we have in areas, like Atlanta and Ontario and throughout the country. And so people during COVID were sitting at home not working, and what were they doing? They were buying things. So they were buying that new refrigerator. So that refrigerator came from the warehouse, and the warehouse was not backfilling it because nobody was making it. Okay, so that's now where the supply chain issue is. As I've talked to people in the appliance business, they have said that the increase in warranty claims have gone up because what happened was when all the factories shut down, whether they were domestic or overseas, they stopped. So workers went on home. So they took off 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 6 months, okay? They came on back and they didn't have the same skills. Okay, so you're saying, Joe, please go rebuild that refrigerator again. And my skills maybe were not as good as they were. And so an error is made, and so it's shipped out, and an error is made. So what's happening is these companies are being impacted. So I think that, while the economy's doing great, I mean, as I said the last time we talked, I'm getting more calls from industrial developers than we ever had. We're getting more calls from residential developers. I had a call today from a guy, his name's Bobby, he's out of West LA. Was a custom home builder, did kind of some big time stuff. He said, Joe, I want to come up there. I've already bought 60 lots. I want to buy some more 5 and 10 acre parcels in the city of Victorville and Atlanta. I want to become a part of the home building community up there. He goes, I can see where people are going to be moving up there. So the economy is doing well. I think what we need to do, I really think what the Biden administration needs to do is say to the 7 million people that are sitting on the sidelines that we're paying to stay at home. I mean, I just heard the other day that they're going to give a child tax credit. That's great through COVID. But they're talking about making this a 10-year tax credit. And one of the opponents to the legislation said, so now we're going to say to another group of people, stay at home. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know if people realize that China wants to crush us. India wants to crush us. These are competitive economies. Recently I read, and I didn't read it once, I probably read it 4 or 5 times, that President Xi, wanted to absolutely control the internet in 2017. He said to his Chinese leaders, we want to control the internet. Ladies and gentlemen, if we have 7 million able-bodied people sitting at home, and we have countries like China that want to kick our living, what, okay? Why? More money is what? More power. I mean, we are the United States of America. So be patient, enjoy it. Housing prices are just going through the roof. I don't really see any major end in sight up here. I do believe that interest rates will move up a little bit by the end of the year. We've been told by up to probably a 0.5 point, I think, by the end of the year. That's still not going to stop people from buying. I mean, the economy is great. I think it's going to continue. And I see some great things. But I think the inflation thing is the thing that scares me the most, because it really erodes your dollar. And people, they keep passing on that price increase. And then employers say, I need more money. I need another raise. So what does the employer do? The employer gives them another raise, okay, and they raise the price. Okay, it just goes round and round and round. So whether you're independent, Democrat, Republican, socialistic, libertarian, whatever you are, really encourage your congressmen, your state senators. We have a great congressman here in Jay Obernold, just a great one. We have a terrible senator in Feinstein. We need to be able to say we need to get our control over our monetary policy, because if it gets out of control, we're all going to pay a price for it. I mean, it doesn't matter what your political affiliation is, where you go to church, what kind of car you drive, your house. Everybody will pay for this deal. So
the best of 2021 on TKOL and your High Desert Sports Report, brought to you by Down Home Grill in Victorville on the corner of Bear Valley Road and Ridgecrest Road. Bid fast and last, world-class auctioneers. Pizza Factory in Apple Valley. Pizza Factory, Apple Valley's full bar, serves happy hour margaritas and well drinks for $5.50. High Desert Sports Training. High Desert Sports Training utilizes muscle memory and speed of contraction, developing a quicker, faster, and stronger athlete. Proven concepts in a personalized training program with instructors ready to take your skills to the next level. High Desert Sports Training. Valew quality truck body. Family owned and operated since 1954. The Bradco Companies, our area's longest standing full service commercial brokerage firm. Ewaniszyk Law Firm, trial lawyers for serious problems. And by the Community Table Restaurant in the Holiday Inn in Victorville. The Holiday Inn, favored destination for travelers and visitors to the Victor Valley. Thank you for joining us on The Best of 2021.